Welcome to the Titanic Podcast.
But it has nothing to do with the ship.
And in today's lineup, we have our video game segment, our movie segment, and interview with a very famous actor. And we'll end with a game of What's in the Box with our special guest.
So now, let's get into our video game segment.
Hello and welcome to the gaming segment. I am here with my boy Sean. Yeah. And we're gonna talk about some of our favorite video games, iOS games and board games. So, yeah, Sean, let's talk about it.
You know what my favorite game is?
What's your favorite game?
Forza Horizon 5.
Oh, nice.
I just got it
Tell me
November, and the graphics are so amazing.
Oh,
So amazing. They just came out with 4K now, so I can easily see people clearly through those windows when I crash into them. I can push them off the bridge and then they will be gone up to Jesus.
How much does it cost, Sean?
Well, it costs $559.99 standard. That's a little bit expensive. Yeah, but I bought the premium version.
Ooh, the premium version? Do you
Yeah.
get like a bunch of like...
Yeah, there's a
packs and stuff?
lot of packs that came with it,
Oh,
and plus the
nice.
maps. So when I paid $100, it's definitely worth it.
Well, that's a cool game.
It's available on Xbox and PC. It's the 13th generation. Forza Horizon came out in 2005, and now Forza Horizon 5 is probably one of the most popular on Xbox right now.
Oh, wow. I might
Yeah.
have to check that one out.
Yeah.
Well, I got a recommendation for you now.
What's the recommendation?
Oh, I'll tell you. My favorite game probably would have to be Cuphead because it's such a cool game because this small company, Studio MDHR, put together such an incredible game, and all the bosses, everything made in the game is all hand-drawn animation, and it's like a side-scroller kind of boss run-and-gun kind of game. It was released on June 30th, or the DLC for the game that's coming up will be released on June 30th, 2022. But the original was released on September 29th, 2017.
I have a question for you though, Sam.
Yeah.
Is it free?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
I'll
for-
still buy it though.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's $20, and it's on all platforms. So, yeah.
Even on Xbox?
Even on Xbox. That's actually where
Even on Steam?
Even on Steam.
Even on Nintendo?
Yes, even on Nintendo.
Well, look at that. All platforms.
That's right. All platforms. You heard the man.
All platforms. Remember that.
Anyways, let's talk about some iOS games, Sean. What's your favorite iOS game?
Easy. Roblox. They've been released 14 years ago. But did you know it wasn't called Roblox 14 years ago?
What was it called 14 years ago?
Dynablocks.
Dynablocks. Huh. What a drastic change.
But you know what they also came out with? You can now create your own games and publish them on it. That's why they have millions of worlds in one app.
So basically, it's kind of like a variety of different games
Yes.
you can play.
So I don't have to take. So it doesn't have to take up storage on my iPad Air.
Yeah, you can kind of just play a variety of stuff.
Yeah, I play Jailbreak, Greenville, etc. They're really fun. But you know, 1/4 of all the players are British.
Oh,
So
that's a
it's a
fact.
worldwide game.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's right. It's global.
Global. You heard
Global.
it. Global.
Remember it again. All right.
Um,
What's your favorite iOS game?
Mine would have to be Subway Surfers. It was released on May 23rd, 2012. As of August 20th, 2020, I think, it made about $3 billion in all that time, which is insane.
That was really insane.
And it's kind of a fun game that you can kind of just play quickly on your phone. I usually play it whenever I'm bored. And
Same.
Yeah, it's like kind of like where you're.
But it's hard.
Yeah, it is hard. You can kind of, but when you get to like the farther levels and stages and stuff, it gets like insane in terms of like you start to speed up. You gotta really pay attention. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a free.
Yes, it is free.
It's free.
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 Remember it again.
And it's on Mac and Windows, I believe, and also iOS.
Ah, yes. Well, do you know what's my favorite board game?
What is your favorite board game?
Monopoly. It teaches about investing, and I love it. It's educational and it's fun.
Investment, everyone.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding.
It's investment.
Yes. When was it released?
Well, do you know when? I would probably guess for you right now.
When?
Almost 90 years ago.
Oh.
It was like ancient. It was all red and like this tiny little text, and now it's colorful as paper bills. So now it's proper investing.
Oh. So basically, it was released like just like that. It kind of like puts into perspective how long board games and things have been around for, especially with Monopoly.
And now they have made like about $1 billion by now.
Oof.
For like lifetime
Of every single Monopoly.
of every single Monopoly game. And I bought one actually from the store in Canada. They had like apples to apples. Oh, and speaking of apples to apples, isn't that your favorite board game?
It is. And Apples to Apples it's like a category game where you have green cards and red cards, and the green card is your category card. Red card is basically what it can relate to, basically.
So it's a category.
Yeah, it's like a category game where you will pick whichever red card fits the green card better.
Nice.
It came out December 10th, 2007.
I was only a few months old back then.
Yeah, me too. And right, I don't even think I was born yet. No, I was. And it's $18.49 on Amazon. And 15 million copies have been sold of Apples to Apples.
So basically, it's free.
No, it's not free. It's $18.49.
It feels free to me. You must feel it for me.
To him, it's free.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for watching the gaming segment with me and Sean, and we'll see you guys in the next segment. Back to you, Emily.
Back to you.
Thank you, Sean and Sam, for the video game segment.
Speaking of stuff that has to do with screens, let's transition into our movie segment.
Oh yeah, remember when I told you that has nothing to do with the ship? Well, I lied about that. This segment does have the Titanic in it.
Hi, my name is Dahlia,
Hi, my name's Emily.
and today we are going to be telling you what our two top movies are. First up, we have the Titanic. The movie Titanic came out in 1997.
Fun fact, an elderly couple filmed lying in bed together as the Titanic sank are based on a real couple that died together on the Titanic.
So, Emily,
Yes.
what's your favorite scene?
My favorite scene is when the ship sinks. What about you?
My favorite scene is when they were all trying to go in the lifeboats, and some people wanted the others to go before them and wanted to save the others and not themselves.
Oh, that's sweet. Anyways, a fact about the Titanic is it costs $200 million to make the movies.
It's more than your mom will ever make.
Well, anyways, fun fact, someone on our crew's ex-aunt played the mom on the Titanic.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
This movie was so wild.
Speaking of wild, let's transition into our movie review for Wild Child.
So basically, Wild Child is about this rich girl named Poppy Moore. She's from LA, but then she did something really bad, and her dad sends her to boarding school in London. When she gets to boarding school, she automatically hates it.
She also hates the girls in her dorm, but she soon becomes friends with them when they help break her out.
So Emily, who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is Poppy because she's just funny. She has some funny lines. What about you?
My favorite character has to be Drippy. She just always cracked me up, especially when she went in the freezer to eat the ice cream in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
So Emily, in your opinion, who's the meanest person?
I think the meanest person is the headmistress.
Oh my gosh, her Scottish accent.
So annoying.
I hate her too. Anyways, do you think Poppy should have gone to boarding school?
Yes.
I think she did after she threw her dad's girlfriend's clothes in the water.
Oh,
that does
yeah.
sound like kind of fun though.
I mean, not gonna lie, it
Yeah.
does.
And finally, the most important question. What do you think about the movie in general?
I like it. It was pretty funny.
I would recommend it. And that's all the movies we have today.
Thank you for joining us today as we review 2 semi-old movies.
Thank you, Emily and Dahlia, for the movie reviews.
Yeah, these were some great movies, but Sam, guess what?
What?
We have a professional actor with us today.
Is it Adam Sandler?
What? No, guess again.
Tom Holland?
Sam, think about this. Think about it, and then tell me your answer.
Huh. Oh. Mr. Galindo?
Yes. Now, let's get into our interview with Mr. Galindo.
Welcome to Galindo's segment. I have right here Mr. Galindo, aka my English teacher. So, Mr. Galindo, welcome.
Thanks, Sean. It's great to be here.
So, we have some questions for you.
Okay.
What shows have you been on recently?
Recently, I did an anime called Shenmue, where I am in the first season, throughout the first season, and I play the main character's father and his martial arts instructor.
Nice. I bet everyone loves anime.
A lot of people do, yeah. There's a big fan base, especially here in Houston.
Nice. So, well, we also want to hear about this. Let's go check out that Dorito ad.
Be careful.
Thanks, babe. Don't touch my Doritos.
So, I can see that tragedy right there. Have you been? I bet you've been eating Doritos all day. I believe doing those takes
Not all day. I do have Doritos every once in a while at night.
once at night.
When I get home, after I've had dinner and stuff, I want a snack, like a nighttime snack before I go to bed. I might have a few Doritos. I won't lie.
Okay, so I think we all want to know this. What brought you here to Briarwood to teach English? Because I mean, you're an actor, and now you started teaching English.
Yeah.
What brought you that?
Well, acting doesn't always pay so much, right? Unless you get a big TV gig or something. And those are few and far between. So I used to teach for the Alley Theater, and I was a teaching artist, and I used to come to Briarwood in schools all over Houston to teach poetry and Shakespeare and other things. But Briarwood was always my favorite school. True story. always my favorite because the kids were great and the teachers were great. It was a good environment. And so I did that for like 2 years, and then I was going to get married. And I figured, wow, I'm going to get married. I need to quit being a bachelor, get a full-time job, and get benefits and things like that, because I'm going to be responsible for someone else. We're going to be responsible for each other, and I need to bring more to the table. So I got married and got this job. I found out they were looking for an English teacher, and they reached out and said, hey, we're really interested in you because you love literature, you've written poetry, and you know a lot about plays and books and stuff, so would you mind coming in for an interview? I said, sure, because I love Broadway, like I said, and it turned out to be a really good fit. The interview was really very probably the most comfortable interview I've ever been in.
That must have been a good moment.
It was a great moment, and I accepted the job right away. I mean, I talked to my then fiance. I was like, well, they offered me the job. She's like, absolutely, you should take it, and I did. So here we are 5 years later.
Well, I'm glad you're doing good. And
Thanks.
one last question before we end the segment. Are you still going to be teaching and acting?
Oh, yeah. Because, see, you go to rehearsal after school, in the evenings. So I leave here. I have enough time to go home and feed my dogs, walk the dogs, and get to rehearsal by 7. And I'm at rehearsal from 7 to 10:30.
Okay.
And I rehearse at night. And then when the play opens, I perform in the evenings and on the weekends. And I still have all my days to teach.
Well, I hope I get to see one of your shows.
Well, not this one.
Why?
One, well, it's rated R.
I mean, I can watch it without my parents there.
No. I would not allow it.
Well, yeah, I mean, my parents can come.
Your parents could come, but they should probably leave you at home. Yes.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
they're
But there will be others where they will be rated PG or
Okay.
even G.
Yeah, I will. I'm probably gonna go there. But
Okay.
if my parents leave me at the house while watching that R-rated show, I just hope I can just attach this GoPro camera on their stomach. I could still watch it from there, from my house.
No, Sean.
All right, fine. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was some interesting stuff I didn't know about Mr. Glendo.
Yeah, I had no idea that he did a movie. But now it's time for our last and maybe my favorite segment, What's in the Box, with our very special guest.
Welcome to. Whoa, it's Dora!
What's in the box?
Welcome to What's in the Box. Today, I have a very special guest, Mr. Clark.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so how the game works is there's going to be a box in front of you,
Okay.
and inside the box, there's going to be an object. And you're going to stick your hands inside the box and try and guess the object.
Okay.
Okay. We ready for object number 1? Okay. So this is number 1. You can go ahead and go.
So it's some type of stuffed animal, plush. Do I have to get really specific?
No, it's okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna say stuffed animal.
You did get it right.
Hey!
Okay. This is object number 2.
Okay.
Go ahead and go.
Ready? Ooh. Obviously some type of ball. I'm gonna say one of those like decorative, ornamental balls.
You are correct.
Oh, hey.
Okay, this is the final object. You can
Okay.
go ahead and go.
Is this one gonna be like super gross? Really?
You could say that.
Ooh, oh. Oh, I know what that is. Oh, what are they called? Those are those like, I don't know the name of it. It's those like little sensory balls. But yeah, it's like little sensory balls. I don't know the name of it, but
Yeah, you're correct.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. You can take your blindfold off.
Awesome, guys.
And
3 for 3.
3 for 3.
There you go.
You got them all right.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, that was What's in the Box. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Mr. Clark, for being our special guest on What's in the Box. But Emily, I have some sad news.
Oh no! Did Chick-fil-A run out of chicken? I knew this day would come. Is it getting hot in here? I knew this day would come. Oh my gosh.
What, Emily? No, the podcast is ending.
Okay, but you do have to agree. If Chick-fil-A ran out of chicken, that would be a tragedy.
Yes, Emily, it would, but please focus on the task at hand.
Wait, what hand and what task?
Oh my God, Emily, the podcast is ending.
What? The podcast is ending. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
I tried to tell you.
But you didn't do a great job at doing that, so...
Anyways, thank you for joining us on the Titanic Podcast.
That has nothing to do with the ship.
And real quick, I would like to thank all our on-screen and off-screen people for helping us with this amazing podcast. And I don't have my glasses, so yeah. Anyways.
We hope you enjoyed, and we hope you enjoyed Sam losing his glasses too. That was a great part of it. So come back for another episode, if there will be one,
of the Titanic Podcast.